One of the tasks of the Court of Justice is to interpret EU law at the request of a national court or tribunal. On average, the length of this kind of procedure is around 16 months, but in some cases the Court of Justice can activate the urgent preliminary procedure. With us today, Judge and President of Chamber Jürimäe to explain how this fast-track procedure works. Ms. Jürimäe, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to explain our everyday work.
When is the urgent preliminary mechanism applied?
So, to answer to your question, one must keep in mind the nature of the preliminary rulings procedure. Every court in EU member states can refer the question on EU law to the Court of Justice. And when waiting the answer from the Court of Justice, National Court has to suspend the case in front of them until the answer is given by the Court of Justice. It might take some time. And in some cases, the time is very crucial. For example, when liberties of persons or children's rights are involved. So, therefore, we have this fast-track procedure, and the urgent preliminary rulings procedure is the fastest among them.
When is this urgent mechanism applied?
When two conditions were met. First, the case should fall within the certain areas of EU law: asylum, immigration, cooperation in civil and criminal matters, child custody or child abduction. And second, case must be truly urgent. So it means that waiting for too long time has adversary effect on people's right and on procedures in national courts. So when these both conditions were met, this case will have a mark as PPU procedure. So the mark PPU on the case is actually abbreviation from French, procédure préjudicielle d'urgence. Let me give one example. So in 2025, Dutch court sent a question to the Court of Justice, and case concerned Algerian national who applied for international protection. This protection was not given by the Dutch court, and a person was put into detention just to wait to his return to Algeria. So both conditions were met. It was under the EU immigration rules, and second, liberty of the person was deprived.
Is this procedure faster than the normal one? How long does it take on average?
Yes, this procedure was designed to be faster than ordinary procedure. Urgent preliminary rulings procedure takes 3 to 4 months to solve the case, as standard preliminary rulings procedure will take 16 to 17 months to conclude.
Thank you, Judge Jürimäe, for this explanation.
You are very welcome.
See you in the next episode of Open Court.